Welcome to Elevation Demonstration Streaming Channel, where self-love, unity, wellness, education, liberation, environmental consciousness, and continuous learning are our core values. We have created this space where growth, learning, and self-sufficiency take stage. I'm your favorite gardener, Chief Administrator of WE of Liberal Arts and Science Academy, and educator Perry Charnel, here to guide you through transformative stories, actionable tips, and thought-provocative conversations that empower families, co-op learners, and natural living enthusiasts. Whether you're embracing homeschooling, starting a garden, clean eating, diving into ancestral ways of wellness, or seeking community-driven education, this channel is for you. Together we'll witness the elevation of minds, bodies, and spirits. So grab a seat into Remedies Kitchen of Healing, kitchen discussions, and let demonstrations of growth begin. Stay inspired, stay elevated, and let's thrive together. Peace. Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm so happy to have you all here for our new episode of Remedies Kitchen. We are in episode 5, and I'm super excited because we have someone very, very special to me coming up in the kitchen for a beautiful kitchen discussions. So for those of you that are new to the kitchen, my name is Perry Charnel. I am your favorite gardenist, educator, and virtual reality designer. So we are here for elevation demonstration stream. This is an educational channel for the family, and we're sharing beautiful demonstrations for you and your family to get back into the kitchen and create some beautiful healing remedies together, tapping in with nature, being one with nature, and just elevating in life, period, and building self-sufficiency skills as well. So I'm super excited that we are back in the kitchen. You all see we have some updates going on in here with Grandma Wee's kitchen. It's a new year, so we had to change out some appliances, get a new kitchen paint job, a little few things like that. We have some beautiful fruits laid out on the table, so when people come in, they're enjoying the beautiful fruits and the smell from the kitchen. I love Grandma's kitchen. But yes, we are going to get right into it. I'm super excited about this episode, y'all. And of course, we're going to share the remedies with you, the demonstrations with you, because that's what we want you all to leave the table with. Beautiful demonstrations to help you elevate in life. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So let's get started. So everyone, coming to the kitchen table with us today, we have Miss Yvette Bolden. She is the CEO of Bold Nutrition Consultant, and I have watched her on Instagram. I don't even know how long I've been knowing Miss Yvette. I really don't, but maybe she'll help me with that question. But watching her kind of reminds me of myself, because y'all know I love dance fitness. Y'all know I love fitness. Y'all know how Perry Charnel gets down. So to see her, man, I cannot wait until we collab as far as teaching with the youth. That's what I'm super excited about. Emerging dance fitness to make it fun for them. She also told me that she was interested in being a Zumba consultant. So we're going to talk about that. But yes, I'm going to bring her on into the kitchen, everyone. So let's go ahead and bring Miss Yvette. How you doing, Miss Yvette?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
I am so well. My little one over here. This is my co-host. this is my co-host, Miss Amani. But I'm going to get her situated so we can definitely get through. Mommy, Leo, they love to talk.
Well, hello. My name is Yvette Bolden. I am from Akron, Ohio. A little bit about me. I started my company based on my birth father, rest his soul. I started with just basically myself and my dad. He was the catalyst behind me actually wanting to know about nutrition and actually living my best life with just these words. He said, "Baby, you're getting big." Well, I retreated in my room and I was kind of, I was shocked. I was a little upset, a little angry. Um, you know, all of the emotions was coming out. But he said those words and I retreated in my room and it was summertime. And at that time, I had lost. Well, at that time, I pouted for a minute, and then I got up and I started exercising each day, and I made sure I ate the proper things to help me slim down and to lose weight. Well, when I came out of my room at the end of the summer, um, my sister said, "Oh, Vet, you look great. You look like you lost at least 50 pounds." And I was just amazed. And so from that day on, I had just basically, I basically just fell and, just went all out to look my best, to be my best, to feel my best. And I just got it done because I knew that, I didn't want to be the overweight person like my dad was saying. And I just, went all out for nutrition and I read labels and just watched what I ate and exercised 30 minutes, 40 minutes a day because I wanted to, lose that weight and I didn't want to be like I was, like my dad told me, I'm big. But I learned about DNA based fitness through this process and I incorporated it into nutrition because nutrition and exercise basically is the catalyst behind your overall body, weight and things of that nature. It's what you eat and it's what you do. What you eat has a way of affecting you. It can help you or hinder you. And the exercises you do, you could do a whole bunch of exercises and not get the qualified or the progress that you're looking for. So, with that being said, that's just me in a nutshell. I'm a creative dynamic, the dynamics of DNA based fitness and the CFF method. So, I'll be bringing those forth, just letting people know that I can help you and that you can live your best life through nutrition and exercise and your DNA, your blueprint, what you're given. That's me.
Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful. I
Thank
love
you.
it. I love
Thank
your
you.
story. But
Thank you.
I have to say, like, wow, how that pain ended up being something that helped you prosper, like help you grow, help you say, you know what, I gotta get up and make a difference. That's not gonna be me. So it's I'm gonna get into the questions, but so much came in my head. Like, would you say it was well, I guess because we're here, you would say that it was meant for your dad to say those words, even though those were not good words. Ooh, oh my goodness. Wow. Because I can definitely agree with that. I've had moments where somebody would say something to me, and I'm like, you know what? That's going to be my inspiration right there to go do what I have to do. Even though what you're saying may be true, it may be false, but I'm still going to go out here and do what I have to do to change my mindset behind it, my perspective, as our Miss Kimmy B would say, my perspective. And these are our temples. So I am so happy that you are genuinely here. I guess God don't put too much on us that we can't bear. So with that being said, that helped you, that got you up, and it created that genuine heart, like I was talking to you about, created that genuine heart to go out here and help the people with their temples. And you're connected with the Most High, so you know how important that is. But then you also spoke about, you took the time to read the labels. We have that coming up as well. So I think I'm going to need your help with that because that is super important. We out here eating stuff that's killing us and we don't even realize it. But it's going to be hard. Lord Jesus, is going to be hard. But that's why we are here as a nation. I don't even want to say community no more because I was watching I forgot his name. He's from Run DMC. He was on the news today, and he was talking about how people are dealing with addictions. So he was, he's a rapper. So when he was in the scene with rock and roll and all of that, the alcohol and all of that, he said, you feel like you got to fit in, but I love how he took that pain that he went through, and now they have a whole nation of people that's helping people recover. Okay, so my first question that I would like to share with you, I'm going to give you the floor, well, the table, I should say. Tell us a little bit about, well, you told us about yourself and what led you to into that journey of healing. You told us that. So, with that being said, you naturally did it um, through things that you eat. You changed what you eat. You go ahead and go into more of the natural way that you were able to lose that weight, transform yourself.
Well, cutting your portions, and basically being mindful of what the ingredients call for in the food. With food allergies, you can't very well eat a number of things, and what you should do is basically research, look over things that what your body likes, what type of foods you like to eat. You have to really look at like I said, the ingredients, read the labels, what the servings are, and portion is basically what helps you to stay within your guidelines, stay within, food guidelines as to how you really like to eat. You could you could love eating if you just knew how to what the food contains, how much of it you should be eating. So portions are basically important. You want to be sure not to because with the packaging, the processed foods, you're eating like 2, 3, 4, even up to 6 servings in just those little packages. So with all of that, into taking into consideration, portions are basically what you got to pay close attention to. You don't want to eat 2 and 3 servings in one meal, because if you do that, then you'll basically won't be in your guidelines of what your body can take and whatever, and then you could overeat with what's going on in the foods and whatnot. And reading labels is basically telling you portions, like servings, is telling you the calories, is telling you carbohydrates, the sodium in the food, and the sodium you want to keep really low. Low sodium, there's nothing wrong with that. You want to make sure you keep that low. But like I said, carbohydrates, you have your saturated fats. Your saturated fats needs to be low as well. You don't want a bunch of grease and all that other mess in your food. So, that's basically how you pay attention is portions. Portions basically helps you to stay, like I said, within your guidelines of, what you're trying to do. You don't want to overeat, like I said, and foods are, it's basically, a win-win situation, especially if you know what you're doing.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That alone, what you were saying about the labels, I love that. I love the
Mm-hmm.
information.
Yeah.
So you started with portions. How easy was that for you to start going into just portions?
It wasn't easy at first, but then I learned, like I said, 21 days. It takes you 21 days to form a habit. It also takes you 21 days to, you know, like I said, form a habit. It takes
Mm,
you 21 days to check that out, because, you never know what you're eating if you don't pay close attention to what it is. And you're like, oh, well, wow. When you see
mm-hmm,
it, you
mm-hmm,
realize that, hey, that's too much. So,
mm.
yeah, or it's too little, or, but you don't want too much.
Yeah, yeah, because me, my problem is sugar. Whew, Jesus.
Oh, girl, that's all of our
That's the
problems.
number one
Yeah, that's
is
all of our
sugar.
problem. We
Oh
love that
my
sugar.
goodness. I can let go of everything else. I love seafood though, I'm not gonna lie. But the sugar, oh my God. So when you were tapping in with portions, what were you drinking? What kind of shakes were you creating? What did what were some go-tos to not have that baked cake or piece of pie? What were the go-tos?
Well, you gotta eat those. Well, like he said on love, what's love got to do with it? Eat the cake, and you wanna be make sure you eat the cake, but don't eat the whole cake. You can have a piece, not the whole cake. I remember niece of mine was telling me about she said that Auntie Vet, I had the toughest time with Oreos. She said one time she was so and food sometimes can be a like a addiction. You could be like, oh well, I ate a whole bunch of this. You don't want to be like. Was long story short, she said that she ate the whole pack of Oreos, and she said it was emotional eating. And I was like, wow, whatever. But what I basically looked at with what I was drinking, I have to say fruit smoothies are very, very good. If you put like a pineapple, you want to put strawberries, and pineapples are sweet. Pineapples are definitely good for you. But a mixture of like blueberries, a mixture of mangoes. There's a lot of frozen fruit that I consume in my smoothies, and I put an organic banana in it because I realized that when you incorporate those in, and sugar in fruits is natural. It's not anything like when you add sugar, like table sugar. That's when and then added sugar, like I said on the label, is bad. When you add it's added sugar, but it's sugar already in it, but you have added sugar
Mm,
in there, so that's bad. So,
mm,
but that
mm,
drinking, my smoothies, and I have a green smoothie, pineapples, spinach,
mm,
some kind of frozen spinach, a banana, just to combine it in your blender. Put
mm,
water in it if you want like some kind of milk or something in it. Almond
mm.
milk is the best.
You like
Almond milk
almond
is
milk?
yeah, almond milk is and this is one I got from the store. And I don't drink milk all like that because
Mm-hmm.
milk sometimes, it upsets my stomach. But when it's non-dairy,
Mm-hmm.
um, I just what I do. I basically just, cut the milk and put water in it. And then I
Mm,
have you want to have like a powdered protein,
mm,
to give
mm,
it taste as well too. So yeah.
mm.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of oat milk. Oh my god.
Oh
I
yeah.
make it from scratch sometime and put a little bit.
Really? Okay.
Yes. And my daughter,
Wow.
she loves it. Oh my god, I'm really trying to work
Wow.
her off breast milk, and it's been a challenge. But
That's what I like about you. You natural. I like that, the fact that you have the oils and you have the fruits and veggies
yes,
and
ma'am.
you natural. That's what attracted me to, what you're doing is
Yes.
your, the natural part of, cuz we want to get back to natural. We don't
Yeah,
want to be in a processed
absolutely.
world our whole life, so
What?
that you're doing
No.
good. You're
Thank you,
doing
love.
good.
I
Doing
appreciate
very
it.
well.
But I
Yeah.
gotta go. I appreciate that. I really do. But you mentioned your sister. She would eat a whole thing of Oreos. I'm
Don't
guilty.
no, that was my niece.
Your
That was my
niece.
niece.
I'm
Yeah.
guilty. I used to
Hmm.
do that. I'm not even gonna lie. I used to do that. But I can now when I see Oreos, I'm like, I can't eat that. Like I
Mm-mm.
can't take no
You
more.
like never again?
I can't take
No.
no more. I go back to what you talk about portions because now I'll do maybe like 4 or 5. But back then, I would get on my computer and create and be going through a whole thing of Oreos and Chewies. Oh my God. Leave those Chips Ahoy's alone. But
Hmm. Yeah,
portions.
it can get you can have like a couple, just eat a handful of, I try to tell myself, yeah, I do cut out and my sweets and my brownies and
Oh,
baked goods. What you got to understand about baked goods is that it raises your cholesterol. So
mm,
yeah, yeah,
ooh,
that's what you got to look at. Yeah.
wow.
Cakes
That's
and
not good.
donuts and pies and stuff that could, raise your cholesterol, the bad cholesterol. You got to have good
Right.
cholesterol. But the bad cholesterol, you don't really want too much of that or whatever. And baked goods bring that on. So
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's talk about, what does natural healing mean to you?
natural healing means a lot to me. Natural healing is basically just uh no synthetics, no nothing added to it, just natural. It means everything to me because you get it natural. You're not getting actually like synthetics added or some kind of things that's added to it. Natural means everything to me. I like natural, I like just natural, natural, natural. It's just basically out of the question for you to have all this crazy stuff going on versus something that's natural, untouched, and just original. You can't beat no original. Can't beat no original with
Ain't
the
that
natural.
the truth?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm. When you said no add-ons, no none of that, no man. Oh
Mm-mm.
my God, it
No.
shoots from, and that's one thing I love about gardens, because we are taking control of our food supply, and it hasn't gone nowhere but from the seed that we planted in our hands, the energy, the prayer that we put into it, to the hole that we dug it in and covered it up in, to the water that we consistently pour on it, and the talking that we do, and all of that, to harvest, to the kitchen. It gets no better than that. So
Amen.
it gets
Definitely.
no
That's
better than
good.
that. Oh
Definitely.
my
Yeah.
goodness. So we just working on getting everybody on board.
So
So
natural. Yep.
yeah, honey, I love it. I love it. I love it. And I want people to understand that you don't have to, when we're saying transition into a natural lifestyle, take your time, have grace on yourself.
Amen.
You can start by recycling. You can start by just saying, I'm going to throw away the plastic utensils in my drawers and just get wood and iron and things like that to cook with, and letting go of the
Absolutely.
plastic. Because when you cooking with that plastic, you ever wonder why we got to cut the end of the plastic, because it's getting all raggedy? Can you imagine that going in your food? Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
yeah, with plastic bottles and things of that nature, you never
That
know
too.
what the inside is doing. You
Yes.
want to either
Yeah.
glass or wood. You
Yes.
don't want, yeah, that they was just talking about that, how and I gotta get away. And I was telling my younger sister, I was telling her, plastic is something you never know what's going on the inside of the plastic in your body
Right.
with these plastic bottles and stuff. So glass and wood, probably even metal sometimes,
Yeah.
you kind of have to be careful with that. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Whew. So yeah, starting with little steps like that, it's all right. And experimenting with spices and
Hmm.
different things
Yeah.
that you cook with, because
Right.
I've never cooked with rosemary and thyme until I started saying, okay, I want to add this to my, well, I did eat a little steak. I'm sorry. I want to add this to my steak, or I want
It's
to add this
okay.
to
Okay.
my sauces and things like that. Then when you understand the energy that comes from these herbs, because everything has energy. When you understand the beautiful healing remedies, medicine properties that these herbs have, oh my God, it makes you want to continue. Because people would think, oh, garlic, I'm just putting in garlic to get that extra taste. No, baby, when you take in garlic helps with protection with you, not just physically, but your internal as well, because garlic is an antibiotic. It's gonna knock out so much stuff. You, I told my mom I need to make me some oregano oil. She has herbs, honey, and she has the
Ooh.
thing oregano. I have to, because I found out just
Wow.
different infections you can put oregano in. Oh,
Hmm.
don't get me started.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Don't get me
That
started.
sounds good. That sounds really good.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah. We're gonna get along well. Very
Oh
well.
yes. Oh yes. So let me see. So how has embracing natural living changed your life and the lives around you? Because that's very important. If we're not impacting the people around us, then we are not doing our job. So how has gone that way naturally shifted things for you and the people around you?
Gone. It's gone. People have my family is basically know how I am about the natural living. My mom, she always get try ask my input. my brother, he was saying, I was talking about different plates or stuff that I was making, and I was experimenting with things, and he was like, "Wow, I like to try that." He said he didn't like hummus. Now he likes hummus, and if anybody knows that hummus is wow, it's the life. I mean, I've been eating it with my little white what is it called, the turkey burgers. I've been eating it, putting it on, broiling on the stove, and just cutting them in sections, and then just eating it with my hummus. I don't know how to make hummus yet, but once I get hold to it, it's over because food, like I said, is the natural, and I have impacted, like I said, my mother, my brother, and my sisters. They know basically that I love the natural, just things that like untouched and wonderful. Just I've impacted my family in a way that they know. Oh well, vested natural, natural, natural. Just wonderful things. I've impacted my whole family just about. Yeah,
I'm
amazing.
so happy to hear this. I love that. I love that because even with my own journey, I've been struggling. But my people, I would say my grandmother, she's doing well. We have eliminated some of the medications she was taking because she was having that high blood pressure and
Oh wow.
cholesterol and all of that. And my
Yeah.
grandfather, he survived cancer and he
Mm-hmm.
stopped doing certain things and he's shifted. He eats different. Now
Wow.
he still have his little pork here and there. They old school, so they like to cook with that stuff. But he will definitely change certain things that we're buying for the house. So we don't get the pork sausages. We get the turkey sausages. I love that. We get the oatmeal cookies. We get the raisins. We get more vegetables, frozen vegetables. I'm
Yeah.
so proud. And for them to be into B12, and my grandma, eliminating her medications, and she's no longer falling and getting dizzy and things like that. That right there alone, I'm proud of seeing. Then my mom, you spoke about your mom. My mom's the same way. Every time she sees something about a herb, oh, Paris, did you know this and this and this? I love it. I love it.
So
Keep going.
sweet.
Keep going, V. Keep going. We are
That's
doing our part.
meaningful. Amen. Definitely. I will. I
Yes,
will.
ma'am. And I love what you're doing with the people around you, even the people you haven't even met yet, because I haven't met you in person. But your impacts with on me and my family, and when we're watching you, because I see you, I keep telling them this is the one that's gonna be a part of the dance and Zoom. This is her
Same.
right here.
Yeah,
So
same.
we still, but it's cold outside, but we're gonna return. But anyway,
But
yes,
that
ma'am.
onion, the onion hair growth stuff, I want to know about that.
Ooh, see,
Yeah.
the onion here, I did it where I didn't put extra herbs in it. I just said we're gonna go straight onion. And then I noticed, okay, my hair is drying up a little bit. I'm like, I need to do something. So I said, Paris, you can't just put this in your hair. You're gonna have to give your hair some moisture and things like that. So I
Right.
started adding chamomile meal, and then I added
Oh,
uh,
okay.
uh lavender. I added lavender,
Yeah,
rosemary. I
lavender's
just
good. Yeah,
Yeah, honey. I added
yeah.
different herbs in it.
It smells good.
Cloves. It's gonna
Yeah.
right. It's gonna give it that scent. You need that scent.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just
you need
yeah. Mm-hmm.
essential oils. So putting a little
Yeah.
teaspoon in your hair. Like I have chamomile oil right here, girl. I have so much stuff. It's ridiculous. So
Girl, yeah, me too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We just like then.
when we are genuine about what we do, we got stuff everywhere, honey. You just name it. What?
Amen. Okay.
And I didn't have this, honey.
You
Way down
see?
here, I
See?
didn't
Mm-hmm.
have this.
See, what if only people knew that the chemicals that they putting in their hair, I did this I did this because I was tired
hmm
of other, asking people to do my hair.
I know, right? Ooh, and then the
Yeah.
energy that goes in your hair from other
Yeah.
people. Yes, honey.
Oh
Your
yeah.
hair. This is your
Mm-hmm.
antennas. Ooh, oh my God. That
It
is super
was
important.
it was this movie. Um, a young girl had worked at this place, and it was so crazy because I think I forget who was in the movie, but she told the girl, "Well, look, you're gonna have to do something with this. You're gonna have to do something with this." And I'm like, well, her natural hair. She
Mm-hmm.
didn't like her natural because she was wearing like afros. So the lady told her to put. She said either get extensions or put a wig on. So she decided to get a wig, and the wig took over her brain. I was like,
What?
I was so that was scary.
Oh my God.
That was scary. I was like, oh, I'm not putting no wigs or no extensions in my hair. So I just did what I had to do. I had to
I
do what I had to
know,
do.
right?
Sure. Ain't
I
nothing
used
wrong.
to
Look, wash and go. Wash, twist, and
That's
go. That's
it.
all I
And
do.
you can put berries in your hair. I have
Mm-hmm.
seen people that get their locks washed and everything. They use
Mm-hmm.
different berries and herbs. I'm like, oh my hair, my God, your
Oh,
hair smell like strawberries. Oh,
my. Ooh. That's nice though. I would like to have
yes.
something like that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But we're gonna definitely go have to I'm gonna have to get back into that content talking about the hair. Because not only did you ask about that, Janice Strawberry Hemp Life, she asked about it too. She's like, "How is that onion hair growing?" A lot of people, the first thing they say when they hear that, they're like, "Ooh, the smell," you know. But
But you
all
gotta
you
put
have to do
something
is
in
add
it
those
though.
herbs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it, and you won't even know
Mm-hmm.
what's there. That's how big.
Amen.
Mm,
You probably mix it with something too. So yeah. Yeah.
exactly. That's what
So
your
that you
essential
can
oils.
stand it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I was like,
Amen.
no, I can't have my pillow smelling like this. This ain't gonna work.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. So we are almost done here. I definitely appreciate you coming into the kitchen and having these
I
kitchen
appreciate you.
discussions with us.
Thank you. I
Um,
appreciate you.
some of these questions you have really already tapped in with. I guess we would pretty much just talk about the emotions that you dealt with going through the experience of withdrawing from food that you were so used to having. Because as you spoke about, eating can be like a aid or for people that's going through things. And they just want to cope, not cope, Lord Jesus. They just want to, what's the word I'm looking for? When you're using something to like cover up or cop out. Anyway, I'm not gonna think about it. But yeah, we use food to cover up how we're feeling. So as you were shifting your emotions, did you feel elevation as you were getting used to it, and how was it getting started? Like, what was your mind, like your mindset? What was going on?
It was a time where food was really I loved eating, you know. Um how I transitioned from just junk and all that other mess, um, basically don't buy it. What you have to do is basically tell yourself, I'm trying to change for the better, and I need to not eat this, not eat that, and stick with the things that really mold with my body. But let me tell you one thing: once you go, they say once you go black, you never go back. Well, once you go healthy, you never go back to junk, because I'm a witness of that. What happened to me, I tried to eat a cheeseburger with cheese on it with a triple chocolate milkshake. And boy, did I pay for that. I paid for that. And this was from McDonald's years ago. And to this day, I will not eat a hamburger, cheeseburger from that place. Because, like I said, once you go healthy, you can't return to the junk, because your body sure will pay your stomach. Your stomach be like, "What is this? Why you give me this or whatever?" And you be in the bathroom all night, and your stomach be like cussing you out. You be like, "What is wrong with you? Why you eating
What
that
is wrong
again?
with you?
You know we can't eat that."
Yes. Yes, I agree. Oh my God, because I'm gonna give you an example. Oh my God. So I told you my granddaddy loved his pork, right? This was a long time ago. I cannot do pork no more. But I ate a little bit. My aunt was like, okay, you ain't had pork in a while. You finna eat that? So I said, oh, it's okay. I'll be all right. I'm finna go lay down. Yeah, right. So I laid down. How about when
Mm-mm.
I get up to go to the restroom? My head was spinning. I'm like, what
Yeah.
is going on?
Mm-hmm.
So I had
Mm-hmm.
to
It
go
can hit
to
you.
the
Yeah.
restroom. I went to the
Yeah.
restroom. And not only was it a headache, honey, all of that was like, ugh, you got to get up out
Mm-hmm.
of here. I don't know what you're doing. So never.
That's what it pay you back.
Oh yeah.
It pays you back because you're eating healthy and natural and stuff, and then you go put some junk back in. You like your stomach be like, "What's wrong with you? Why you eat that? What's going on? What?" And then they be like, "Okay, well we gonna throw up then."
Yeah, all right. Okay. And you want to come out here? You want to come out in the other way? Which one do you want to do? Well, it got
And
to
then
come out. And
can't come out here, the back end.
that's what I love about how the body works because it's gonna tell us what
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna do. You're
Gonna
over
pay you
here,
back.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're over here eating this stuff, and you know you're not supposed to. So before we let it stay in, before it grows into something else, let's get it on now.
Amen.
Whether you
Because it's
gas
gonna
it
come out.
and
It's
it's gonna
gonna
come
come
out,
out. Yeah.
and if you let it
Mm-hmm.
stay in, now you're gonna have these little bumps, just a boop 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 boop, boop.
That's
And you
another
wonder
thing.
why your toenails look darker
Mm-hmm.
than what they supposed to, because you eating too much sugar. Your body will show it.
You know that crazy stuff. You like, wait a minute. I thought you was gonna eat natural, and then your stomach be like, and your stomach be like
Make
talking
up your
about you.
mind.
Look, now you know you ain't supposed to be eating that. Why we eating this?
Mm, mm, mm,
With the
mm.
gas pains and the bloating.
Hello. Hello.
Mm-mm.
So yes, honey, we are definitely gonna stay from the Mickey D's and the BBs, the B Kings and the Mickey D's. We got to stay away from them because they're not doing us no good. They're not doing us no good. Okay, so tell me, um, what has your past situation taught you about life in general and about yourself?
My past taught me basically to take care of your body, take care of what's going on, just take care of yourself because you only get one body, you only get one walk through here, and you want to live your best life so your past helps you shape your future. Basically, if you have um if you've eaten crazy things and done crazy things in the past, it's not only about what you eat, it's about what you put in your mind, what you're feeding your mind as well. You want to do that in unison. Your mind, they say, is a terrible thing to waste, and your body is your temple. You got to take care of both of those in alignment with each other. You have to understand that, like I said, we only get one walk through here, one lifetime, and my past has taught me to take care of my temple. Understand that. Excuse me. Understand that you want to live your best life. In your past, things that you did in your past, you can never do, and you can't take into your future. So um, think about what it is you want and go for it. Just basically zip, blot out, just ignore your past so that you can have a great future. And in your present day, like I said, the present is a present. The future is yet to be seen, and the past is over. The past is what you've left behind. So, yep, that's what I learned about my past. I've learned a lot about my past.
Wow, that was great. I love how you broke that down.
Thank you.
Um, and just listening to you today, I've realized you are very disciplined. Because for you to say, okay, you know what, when you see it, don't buy it. I'm like, you sure?
Yeah, you like, I mean, right? And it's
Just one more
triggering.
time. Just one
Stuff
more
is
time.
triggering. Yeah, it's triggering
Yeah.
because you like you see it and you like, oh, I like the, and I've done that. I've done that. And it's like,
Mm.
oh, well, you can't do this. And you trying to be sociable and eat with your family. And then there it is. They
Yes,
eating
ma'am.
crap. You eating crap. And you're not supposed to be eating crap. And you like, oh,
Mm.
Lord, I don't know about
Boy,
this.
you are a beautiful example. We are beautiful examples because they're following
Yes, we
along.
are.
Yes, ma'am. I love that. And something else you said that stuck out to me. Oh my God. It was discipline. Oh, you said the question that you asked yourself. I believe you worded it. Do you want a better life or do you want to get healthier? So to ask yourself that question, and we're going to get to the next question about talking to self. to ask yourself that question, and for you to say, or for you to go ahead and still buy it, means you're neglecting yourself. So now it's like, okay, now do you really want it? So that mindset, like you said, has to be on point because it all aligns with each other. Everything aligns, from your chakras, your
Absolutely.
nerves, it's everything, you know. And
Absolutely.
if you are not eating those leafy greens and everything that comes from the earth that give us these beautiful, pure energies, if you're not eating from there, oh my God, can you imagine what the mind is saying? I'm a processed mind. I'm
Mm-hmm.
a processed. I'm not original. I don't
Mm.
eat healthy stuff. I
Wow.
eat what people make in the labs. What?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
No, 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 no.
Mm-hmm.
And that mindset, now you're not keeping a healthy mindset. So now it's almost like you don't have I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say that. You're hindering your ability to change your mindset when you're continuing to eat this wrong stuff. You're
Right.
not eating it. You have the choice to change it. But it's a lot. It takes a lot when people have been doing it all these years and they're like, I gotta change my mindset now. Do you know how hard that can be? Wow. So I applaud everyone that gets that mindset, that start eating those healthy foods, even if you start with just a portion. Like she said, at least you're starting, so your taste buds can say, you know what, I think I like that. So, you got to introduce yourself to new things and let go of the past, like she said.
Amen. You
Wow.
said, yeah, I like that. You said that you gotta introduce yourself to new things. The
Yes,
old is
man.
gone. Yeah.
Gone dead,
Yeah.
baby. Just as old as
Yes.
dirt.
Yes.
Fossils.
Amen. Look, just bury it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So,
Great conversation.
yes,
Great
ma'am.
conversation.
Yes, ma'am. So we are at my favorite question. I love this question. If you could look at your younger self and you know what was going on with your younger self and the connection with your dad. So as you're in that room, what would you see that little girl in that room? Try not to get emotional. What would you tell her?
I
What
would tell that little girl that you live your best life. I would tell that little girl, you don't need all the cookies and the things. You don't need that. You know, what you need is natural things. You need a lot of things. You don't need a lot of food. You don't need a lot of food. Don't need a lot of food at all. You just need just a little bit. Need just a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yep. You need just a little bit. You don't need a lot of food. Yep.
mm,
You don't need a lot of food. It only takes a
yes,
little bit.
ma'am. Yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna tell you, if she was my friend, if you, the little girl, was my friend, I would tell her, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. Don't let what people say get to you. If you want to change that, you change that. If you feel it's something you need to change, change that. But remember, you are still beautiful, regardless if you are big or small. Don't matter.
Amen.
God still loves you. He's not
Yep.
looking at that, but
Amen.
he does want you to be healthy
Most
because
definitely.
you have work to do out here for him. So,
Yes.
yes,
Amen.
man, that's what I would
Amen.
tell him. Woo!
Wonderful. Yes. Yes.
I don't want
I
nobody to feel
love it.
like I know
Right. Right.
I used to be like that. I used to
Yeah.
I have to look a certain way, please people, be the people pleaser.
Hmm.
And it can be
Right.
family. When it comes from
Yeah.
family, that hurts me the most because I'm like, I love you all. I don't care who I hear on these streets. I love my family. So for
Amen.
family to say those words, it can be very cutthroat. But we have to, understand God loves us, like I was saying, and
Yes.
have grace. That's what I would tell her. I mean, but at that age, you're really not understanding. And you didn't mention,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
at a younger
Yeah.
age, you're really trying to figure things out. You're like, oh my God, why? What's this? What's that? I don't even know what was going on with you when you were going to school. I don't know if you
Right.
dealing with bullies. I don't know. So this
Oh
is why
yeah. Yeah. I
we
dealt
just
with bullies. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
so we just have to be patient with
Hmm.
these babies and how we talk to them. But I'm
Amen.
proud of you. I'm
Right
proud
on.
of
Proud of you
you.
too. I'm
I'm
proud of
proud
you
of
too.
you.
Thank you.
I'm
Appreciate
proud
it.
of you for serving,
Yes.
continuing to serve and keeping these people healthy out here. I'm proud of
Amen.
you. I'm proud that you don't even
Thank
see.
you.
Well, I don't know if you. I really don't think you care. But when it comes to Instagrams or posting, I'm proud of you for just doing what you're doing. Some people will lose focus of what they're doing because they're trying to, oh, I gotta strategize this, I gotta do this. And
Likewise, yeah.
we lose our
Likewise.
purpose, and I don't like
Hmm.
that. So that's when you have to
I
just say,
like
you know
that.
what,
I really like that. Yeah.
yeah, because
Really
this
do.
internet, it ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be here, but are you creating an impact? That's what matters. What are you doing on the internet? And the people that are going to gravitate to you, they will come. But staying consistent and disciplined, like you are, because you get up, I don't, it should seem like every day and go work out.
Yeah, every day.
Stay disciplined. Yes,
Every
ma'am.
day.
I love
I
that.
just been taking a hiatus here because little sinuses and well, I won't go through all of that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little. Sometimes life be life and little things going on, but you get back to it. And then it's been cold outside. It's been bitter
It sure
cold
has.
here outside. You know.
It sure
Yeah.
has.
But I
Wow.
thank you. I thank you so much for, giving this platform and sharing your platform. It's always a pleasure to chat with you. Always a pleasure to be involved with something you're involved with. So I
Yes. Thank you,
thank you
love.
so much. I
Appreciate your
appreciate that.
love.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your
You're
love.
welcome.
So
You're
as
welcome.
we close out, because we can talk, I can see. As we close out,
We
and I love
can.
that because that means the table was hot. So I love that. But
Yeah.
as we close out, just tell everybody, a few things that you have available that will help them continue on through their journey, whether that's just wanting to stay healthy or they're actually setting goals to lose weight. Just demonstrate to us what you have, how just a little few steps on how to use it, and you can close it out where they can reach you to actually get your remedies from you.
Okay.
Yes.
Um. Well, it's a journal. Things that I do have a kit. I do have the uh, if you can see it, the DNA kit, and it's just a swab kit. Um, Actually, also, I have this is your little program that you get with your. This is a free booklet. You get your little free booklet with it. Let me back up some. This is your report. This is your report, and it tells you basically strategies. Tells you basically what your genes say about you. I have information guides, ebooks, things of that nature. BoldNutritionConsulting.com is where you can come and read my story, learn about basically all I have to offer. There are exercises that I do. Like I said, I go to the gym daily. I just keep active. I walk, do all the things that I can. But I have the CFF method, learning about the dynamics of what your genes say about you, the dynamics of DNA-based fitness. All of that conglomerate into one is just basically, I got a vitamin store. I'm trying to put together. I have so many things that I'm trying to, so many things that I've put out there, but I've got more because there's so many things I want to pour into people to let them know that um, I'm an information consultant, helping them just achieve, their best life, transform their life, and live a great life. That's basically me. Yes, yes.
Oh my goodness! If you could see how many times I'm over here, like yes, 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 yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. And again, because you are genuine about yours. I love that. So I
Thank
definitely,
you.
yes, ma'am. I truly do. I appreciate you coming to join us for kitchen discussions. You
Yes,
are always welcome to come back into the kitchen.
I
I will be,
will. I
yes,
will. Thank you.
I'll
We
be
have
doing the
a lot of
panel.
more collaborations to do. I thank
Oh
you.
yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. Did
that.
you
Yeah.
have anything else, love, you wanted to say before we close out?
Well, I just want to give thanks to you for just it humbles me. I want to thank you for I wanted to make this happen because you're such a great person, and I wanted for you to understand that I'm with you. I'm with you. All the natural. I mean, I love everything you do, and I just appreciate you for tapping me and coming. Asking me to collaborate with you, and I just thank you. I appreciate you so much, sis. You're
Yes,
wonderful.
ma'am.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. I thank you as
Thank
well.
you.
I cannot wait to have you back. I love
Yes.
your energy. Your energy is beautiful.
Your energy too.
Energy is beautiful. I can feel you.
Wonderful.
I'm always feeling you when you're talking. Always. So I'm happy you came. I appreciate it. That means a lot. I am honored that you are number 5.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah, my pleasure.
All right, love. Yeah. I appreciate you. We're gonna go ahead and close out. And yes, we have more coming up for you all on Remedies Kitchen and bringing more kitchen discussions for you. I hope you enjoyed. We have a beautiful beautiful content coming up to help everyone understand how to read the labels on the food that they're eating. So we're bringing out different ways for you to start your journey, so you don't have to feel like, oh, I just got to cut everything out to be natural. No, take your baby steps. It's gonna be okay. All right, so I love y'all. This is Perry Charnel, your favorite educator, virtual reality designer, and gardenist. And I will tap back in with y'all later. Peace. Stay rooted.